Good day everyone, and welcome to the Shadowbringers job introductions, this time featuring the Black Mage. The disciples of black magic have received fewer changes compared to other classes, but were compensated with a significant amount of quality of life improvements. To start things off, we have the increased duration of both Astral Fire and Umbral Ice from 12 to 15 seconds, allowing for greater flexibility across the Black Mage's rotation. And the new level 72 trait, Aspect Mastery, allows Black Mages with full stacks of either Astral Fire or Umbral Ice to cast a spell of the opposite element at no MP cost. A much welcome change for seamlessly swapping into Umbral Ice at the end of a fire rotation or following the MP-hungry flare. In addition, Black Mages now also have access to Despair, a single-target version of Flare that deals significantly more damage, but that also consumes all mana. Further changes include the new enhanced Sharpcast, generously reducing its cooldown from 60 to 30 seconds, and the new trait Enhanced Enochian, further boosting the damage it provides to 15%. And at level 80, Black Mages gained the new Xenoglossy, a powerful single-target counterpart to the action Foul that also consumes a Polyglot, being further complemented by a new trait that allows the accumulation of 2 Polyglots. With regards to utility actions, we have the new Umbral Soul, instantly refreshing the effect of Umbral Ice and generating 1 Umbral Heart per cast. The old mana restoring action Convert has now been changed into the new mana font, no longer sacrificing a portion of the Black Mage's health. The action Freeze has also been changed into a targeted spell, in addition to granting Umbral Hearts starting at level 68. Minor changes include the adjustment of the action Sleep to affect multiple targets, and the removal of the binding effect from Blizzard 2. Among the role actions that did not survive the expansion, we have Break, Drain, Diversion, Mana Shift, Apocatastasis, and Erase, leaving casters with the fewest amount of role actions available. While largely unchanged in its foundation, the new Black Mage boasts powerful new spells and significant improvements over its predecessors. But how do you feel about these changes? Let me know in the comments below, but until then, I hope to see you on the next job introduction. Good day everyone, and welcome to the Shadowbringers job introductions, this time featuring the Bard. The Minstrels of Eorzea have received significant changes to many of their actions, in addition to several quality of life improvements. To start things off, we have the introduction of the new Straight Shot Ready effect, primarily granted by Heavy Shot and necessary to execute the new Straight Shot, which no longer provides a bonus to the Bard's critical chance. And upon reaching level 76, Heavy Shot is further upgraded into the new Burst Shot, dealing more damage and increasing the chance of becoming Straight Shot Ready. In a similar fashion, Straight Shot is further upgraded at level 70 into Refulgent Arrow, receiving a significant potency increase, but retaining its original cast condition. The ability Barrage now also has the added effect of granting Straight Shot Ready, allowing immediate execution of Refulgent Arrow. And to accommodate this change, the action Imperial Arrow has been changed from a weapon skill to an ability, and no longer benefits from the effects of Barrage. As a welcomed improvement to lower-level players, the damage over time effects of Venomous Bite and Wind Bite have been significantly increased from 18 to 30 seconds. And once upgraded to Caustic Bite and Storm Bite respectively, a new trait, obtained at level 76, further grants both actions a chance of becoming Straight Shot Ready. With regards to AoE actions, Quick Knock now becomes enhanced at level 74, granting a moderate chance to reset the recast timers of both Bloodladder and Reign of Death. And lastly, we have the new Shadow Bite, an AoE counterpart to Sidewinder, dealing damage to targets based on the amount of effects present, but sharing the same recast timer. Moving on to song changes, we have the new Mage's Ballad, Army's Paean, and the Wanderer's Minuet, no longer providing a critical bonus to party members, but now granting stacks of repertoire on any damage over time effect, not only critical hits. In addition, the enhanced Army's Paean trait allows bards to carry on a portion of its haste effect into their next song for a short period of time, or save the same effect for up to 30 seconds if another song is not performed. On the other hand, the old song Full Requiem was deemed unfit for the new expansion. And at level 80, bards gain access to a new resource, the Soul Gauge, increasing by 5 each time a stack of repertoire is gained while singing. The Soul Gauge can then be spent to perform the new Apex Arrow, dealing damage to all enemies in a line, and scaling with the total amount of Soul Gauge even beyond its minimum cost. With regards to utility actions, the ability Troubadour has been reworked into a tool for party-wide mitigation, now a carbon copy of the Machinist's new Tactician and the Dancer's Shield Samba. And while minor changes, the direct hit bonus provided by Battle Voice was increased from 15 to 20%, while the cooldown of Nature's Min was doubled from 45 to 90 seconds. Among the actions that did not survive the overhaul, we have the old Misery's End, as well as the role actions Invigorate, Refresh, Arm Graze, and Palisade. However, ranged classes now have access to Arm's Length, allowing them to bypass displacement effects on a moderate cooldown. With the overhauling of singing mechanics and the introduction of powerful new actions, bards can now deal damage more reliably than ever before. But how do you feel about these changes? Let me know in the comments below, but until then, I hope to see you on the next job introduction. Good day everyone, and welcome to the Shadowbringers job introductions, this time featuring the Monk. The Fists of Rhalgr have received notable changes to many of their actions, in addition to several quality of life improvements. To start things off, we have the new Dragon Kick, no longer applying a blunt penalty, but also increasing the damage of the next boot shine with the effect Leaden Fist. The AoE action Arm of the Destroyer has also had its form bonus changed, from the old Silence effect to a modest increase in potency. And to close the gap between Arm of the Destroyer and Rockbreaker, we have the new action 4-Point Fury, dealing damage to all nearby enemies and extending the duration of Twin Snake's damage buff. As an alternate way of spending chakra, the new action Enlightenment serves as an AoE counterpart to the old Forbidden Chakra, dealing damage to all enemies in a line. And at level 80, monks gain access to Six-Sided Star, a powerful single-target attack that refreshes the duration of Greased Lightning, but also incurs a longer global cooldown. Moving on to stance changes, we have the new Riddle of Earth and Riddle of Fire, no longer granting nor requiring their respective fist actions. In addition, Riddle of Wind has now been reworked into a passive trait, allowing the accumulation of 4 Greased Lightning stacks, but only while under the effect of Fists of Wind. And to keep Fists of Fire from falling out of favor, we have the new level 72 trait that further increases the damage it provides to 10%. With regards to utility actions, we have the new Shoulder Tackle and Tackle Mastery, no longer stunning the target, but also accumulating additional charges. And to accommodate this change, the old tackle actions, namely Fire, Earth, and Wind Tackle, are no longer present. The new trait, Deep Meditation 2, now further increases the rate at which chakra is gained, from 50 to 70%. And at level 78, we have the new Anatman, allowing the monk to enter a state of meditation for up to 30 seconds, freezing the duration of their current form and increasing the amount of Grease Lightning stacks. For monk-specific actions remove this expansion, we have Internal Release, One Ilm Punch, Steel Peak, Howling Fist, and Purification. And in terms of role actions, we have the removal of Diversion, Invigorate, Goad, and Crutch. However, True North now also benefits from the new charge system, allowing it to be executed twice in succession. By venturing into Shadowbringers, monks can now throw punches and execute their combos even faster than before. But how do you feel about these changes? Let me know in the comments below, but until then, I hope to see you on the next job introduction.